to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to throw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land, the land is in a lost land. A heartbeat for a demon, always is in a strange land. I'm giving the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. Real quick, all my life is over. One strike just a pain, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision. Had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. Remind us from here.
Just a warning, if you
me.
guys hear a bunch of static or cat purr noises, that's because my cat is being annoying and will not leave my lap no matter what I do.
That sounds
Cats
adorable.
Cats are leaders and rulers.
Yeah,
I know that pain because my cat loves that.
All right, so hey guys, how you doing? Having a good Sunday so far? I sure am, because I had a lot of issues to solve, but they're solved. That's the good thing. So welcome to our sub-only campaign where we play D&D for our subscribers. If this is something you're interested in, all you got to do is subscribe, join our Discord, !Discord, and then you can also join our Discord-only people in the sub-only chats and all that good stuff. And then you also qualify to join this game in particular. So, if you are one of them subscribers and you're not logged in, you know what you need to do. Get in here. Get your butts in here. Other than that, we're going to do a quick little recap. So, the group has self-created a quest for themselves, if I recall correctly, where you wanted to hunt down this Goblin King that was so highly spoke of. You find the Goblin encampment, not exactly in a cavern like they made it out to be, but like this huge pride rock that was just sticking out, and they just kind of like camped underneath it. Like literally, probably the best way to clear this encounter would be just blow that rock over, and then you probably could have just collapsed the entire camp. But I digress. At any rate, you guys fight off all the goblins, and then one of the gobos runs into a tent, pulls out a baby, and starts to run away with the baby. Oh, and the Goblin King ran way before then. And we accidentally shot the baby. Oops. Sorry, Twitch. But we brought it back to life. We resuscitated it. We took the arrow out. And then we had a crying baby for a good hour or so. Meanwhile, Dr. Genome was burning down half the forest looking for that Goblin King. And discovered something called blood blooms that seem to have explosive properties. And he accidentally fired off a couple of them. Or intentionally on some of these. Yeah, feel free to jump in here if I forgot anything.
Alvarez would never do such a thing as to blow him up in
Sure. We believe that.
You're lucky I failed that insight, jerk.
Hey, I was searching for the Goblin King. Yeah, wink.
Wink. I love it. All right. Let me see. Somebody was changing out characters. Are they with us this week? Was that Sal, I think, or who was that? Morin is Morin's. Okay, so I don't think he's here yet. All right, cool. I remember like the whole druid thing, having that going on. We're probably not going to go through that because I think he wants to change his character. But if he comes back, we'll do that. But other than that, yeah, you have this crying baby. Oh man, and she's not here either, is she? Livy?
Nope.
Nefrit in this case. So yeah, and Nefrit just put a mask on a baby and said, "This is the way."
Oh, also we found a book.
Oh yes, we found some books because I love pulling from my already made items that randomly get thrown into everybody's loot pool. Other than that, I guess you guys are ready to track back home. The players who are not with us will disappear in town, so I'll kind of like say they're with us for now. That way the baby can go away with another player if we don't want to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
Like Nefri sounded like they were really hyped on taking care of this baby. So if that's the case, then Nefri like says, "I'll take care of the baby." And they both walk off wearing masks, and then it's just the whole Mandalorian all over again. I mean, I loved it, because now I finally caught up on that. So I'm like, I get that reference now. Alright, at any rate. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Like, I think we did some looting, right? And that's where the book came in, right?
So yes.
I also picked up a few teddy bears for the baby, so I got my looting done.
Oh, yeah. A lot of teddy bears fell out of there. Kaz's volume is still very low. Yeah, Julie, you're still very low there. If you can check that suppression. Oh, wait, you started to sound louder. What did you do?
Oh, I just ripped out my headphones and now I'm just gonna talk through my phone.
Okay,
Oh.
that works.
That is much better.
It is 10 times better. Thank you for that. All right, so let's go back to town then, right? Are there any other intentions at this gobble camp?
I was just gonna say with casual dress, she'd be like, I'm rather tired and I think we should go home since I can't even cast a simple spell anymore now.
All right, so the intent is to leave, right?
Yep, I just want to make sure I put in my intent in there.
Right. And everybody
Well,
else?
I came for the Goblin King, and the Goblin King is gone.
Away he went.
I got plenty of goblin fingers, though. I have plenty. Anyone want?
Give me one. I need comfort food.
Here, ah,
Damn
it's fresh.
reptilians.
Still have.
All right. Hey, music, you're cutting in and out every now and then.
Okay, I'll jump out.
Yeah, well, I think it might be the mic sensitivity.
Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better, I think. We'll see how it goes. Like, it might be mic sensitivity, but we'll see. All right, so at this point here, new character. You can drag your character onto the tavern here. This is where they've been staying. The Wolf Stray Inn also acts as a tavern. And just to kind of like reiterate with the orangutan, this is my life now. When you got here into town, whether it be from a random just walking around doing your hustle, whatever, or talking to people, or just looking for a drink, like I don't know what brought you here particularly. This young boy who is like looking at people and just kind of like sizing them up, he kind of like walks up to you and hands you this random letter. And if you look in your journal, you'll see a letter from the Adventurers Guild.
Right?
And Phone, I don't know what you're trying to tell me right now, but you need to STFU. And it will read off to whom it may concern. Sulfur Chapter, Adventure Guilds look for adventures, yada yada yada. There's a sign-on bonus of 50 gold if you decide to join the guild, and signed by the owner of the guild, Sigmar Lionel. And yeah, you see this group of adventuring like people who are just now coming back from their big break with the Goblin King who did not get away, right? Got one of them, right? I don't know. But yeah, feel free to come back into the tavern, have a seat, relax, kick back, and RP to your heart's content. The day is yours.
Blythe walks to the table and slams his new wolf that he just killed right on the table.
No, not in my bar. Can't you do that elsewhere? The barkeep just kind of like runs over, sees what you're about to do, tries to stop you, but it's way too late.
It's fresh.
Yeah, but there are places you go. There's a butchery you should take it to, or somewhere outside. You don't bring outdoor food indoors until it's ready to be brought in. Haven't you prepped before?
Bites a paw off. It's fresh. It's good. It's prepped.
I will never understand your folk. You, and she points at you. You are paying for this mess. You're cleaning it up, or you're paying for it.
What mess?
You see the blood?
And it's like, do you have a cloth?
I don't think cloth alone is going to work.
Casual dress, I think, would telepathically tell Slip it's like this human's not going to enjoy a mess like that. So I feel if you don't clean it up, we'll have more trouble, which means you won't be able to eat your food.
Slife licks the table. I'm cleaning.
Oh my god.
It's still... What mess?
Off in the
I don't know
corner,
what-
you.
Wait.
Yeah,
I
off in a.
used the bone.
All right, once we get done interrupting each other, there's of course, Smith over there has an orangutan doing some odd-looking things there, I believe, right? So Smith,
Orangutan's dancing.
Yeah, let's do this. So for a moment, the camera kind of like zooms out of the normal group, and then it's like we're introducing a new character in the series, right? So the camera zooms in on you in your corner, and tell us what we're looking at, and tell us what you're doing.
All right. There's a young man who is standing there with a spear strapped to his back and a hand axe on his side. He has a rather colorful overcoat over his shoulders. And in front of him, as he's holding out a cup, is a black and orange orangutan doing the robot dance. And that's about it.
There you go. And the camera zooms out, and the rest of you can kind of like resume whatever you want to do.
I'll give the patron 1 gold and a goblin finger. There you go. This will be payment.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, she gives you back the goblin finger and walks away.
It's fresh.
I don't eat goblin fingers.
Never understand these people.
Okay. Yeah, I think the feeling's
I think
mutual.
Dazzle would come down here to the lizard guy down here by the table that's got the fingers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the
He's
wolf.
like, yeah. So Dazzle would come down here and to talk to him and be like, so I know you offered me a finger the other day, but I wasn't quite hungry at the time. I'll go ahead and try one.
You want one that's fresh? one
Yes,
that-
please. Yes, please. A fresh one.
Ah, fresh one. Here you go, friend. It's delicious.
Grabs it and just pops the whole thing in his mouth. Swallows it whole.
Make a con save, please.
Con save coming
Yeah,
right up.
yeah, like, sure, half-orcs are meat eaters, but even they like it cooked. It goes down. You know that scene in Simba when he tries bugs for the first time?
Slimy yet satisfying.
Sort of. Not quite as satisfying in this case. The finger
yeah, I'm a
tickles
big
your
guy, but still.
esophagus, and you feel poking in the bottom of your stomach, just poking the wall. And it kind of like gives you this tummy ache.
Wow. If it didn't give me a bit of a stomach ache, wouldn't be half bad. Maybe a little bit cooking, maybe. Make it a bit better.
You want to try one?
No, I'm good for now. I'm gonna let this digest first before I try any more, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm wondering what other fingers we shall get.
None of mine, I'll tell you that.
Well, maybe not yours, but maybe some of your kin if we find some.
If we find some.
World is full of delicacies.
And Bravos, we'll add their name here, and then we'll put on the road to cannibalism.
Oh, what a lovely road.
On the road to cannibalism. All right. That's
One
a
mark.
thing.
Yep, it is.
And that is now the name of our campaign.
The road to
He's
cannibalism.
on down. He's on down the road.
Yeah. So like,
Road to
yeah,
cannibalism.
our lizard folk and Yanti are trying to like encourage everybody. Yeah, this is good food, and then at the end we're like eating their. Yeah, all right. Eventually, we'll all take the carnivore feat that allows you to heal from eating bodies, right?
Hopefully.
Rang of vampirism.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful cannibal party.
All right, so aside from the eating of raw humanoid figurine fingers, what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, it's the doctor immediately noticed the orangutan has slithered over and is furiously writing notes.
Take it you're another man of the arts?
No, not the arts. Those are for the weaker ones.
Man of science, then.
Yes. And
To
he
me-
hands you a piece of paper.
Is it just blank?
No, it's an exhaustive list of what he calls improvements to your design.
Thank you, but I think this creation is what is the best I can create at the moment. It is
You
kind of
must
my job.
always strive for improvement in the sciences.
Oh, but of course, always. What is your name, by the way? Mine is Smith Johnson.
I am Dr. Jerome Soroboro, but my colleagues call me Dr. Genome.
Good to hear. I take it, what kind of scientists are you, by the by?
Medical degree.
Understood. And it's mechanical engineering.
Oh, I do that on the side. My mother was quite the tinker.
Fair enough.
And
Oh,
what does exactly you do?
Oh. Make money doing odd performances here and there on the side. My main job is, well, I'm just trying to find the man who stole my wife.
Bum bum bum.
once you say that, I think Dawes would perk up and come your way. Can you say that again? Not the part about the wife, but the part right before that.
I'm trying to find the man who...
Okay, just before that.
I am
about
a...
performances.
Oh, I do little performances on the side to earn some extra coin. Such
What
as
kind
my
of
orangutan here.
What kind of performances?
Oh, you'd be interested? I do a little shell game that amuses people and people can take bets. Are you interested? We can go over to the table over here.
You do that kind of performance. Okay. No, I'm a gladiator myself, so I do a different kind of performance. So I got a little happy when you said performances.
I mean, while I'm not opposed to sending my steel defender in to fight for me, I tend to try to keep my distance in fights. Thank you all the same for the offer.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Indeed.
And my name is Dazzle. It's a pleasure to meet you as he extends out this big half-orc hand.
Smith will gingerly reach out with his fingertips and shake it.
And he just like grabs you by the forearm and just shakes your whole arm.
My name is can you stop shaking so hard?
And then he stops shaking you.
Ups himself off. Thank you. My name
Sorry
is Smith
about that,
Johnson.
friend.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine, my friend. And what about your little friend here? Would you call it an orangutan?
Orangutan.
Oh,
Or at least
orangutan.
that's what he's fashioned after. He's technically a steel defender, my loyal companion.
So then would your character just call him a steel defender?
I mean, he
I'm
technically
asking
has
out a
no
game at
name.
that point. I'm
Oh.
asking out a game at that point.
Yeah,
Would your
he is
character...
a steel defender, he just looks like an orangutan.
Okay. So
Just wondering
so
if
what
he
about
had a
your
name.
little friend here? What is he? Oh, a steel defender? Oh, very nice. And he just kind of gives it a look over, trying to figure it out, but not really trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of giving it a look over, trying to get an idea of what it is. What kind of
He's,
fighting style does it have? Is it an archer, up close and personal fighter? Does it cast magic?
he's more of a tank, if you will. Takes a bunch of the brute force hits for me, and he can do a rending attack.
He's a
Aside from that,
frontliner such as myself. I like him already.
yes, he's a frontliner and there to stand as a shield for someone, so to speak.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
As
And,
a creator, you should name your creations.
should. I have not yet. I just created this one this morning.
Orang offender.
Alright, oh god. I'm starting to question my
Dillatang.
It'll come to
I
me.
like both of what you both said. That's just kind of like adorable.
I prefer to wait about 24 hours. If he lasts that long, then I'll name him.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna head back to the others and hang out for a little bit. But it was nice chatting with you, friend.
Likewise. Would you like to leave a coin? I mean, he is dancing after all.
Yeah, I'll leave you a coin, a gold coin.
Just making robotic movements.
He hands you a gold coin.
Much obliged. Nice
Not
to
a
meet
problem.
you again.
Pleasure
You
is mine.
know, you might make more money doing other things than performing.
Perhaps. I just received a letter to join the Adventurers Guild. The Silver chapter, actually. I'm contemplating doing that.
Well, you'll certainly make more doing that than street performing. And you just kind of like you could clearly see how flat that went as he spoke.
Just for a reference, as you guys are having your conversations, a group of regal-looking guards, like they are decked out more like you would see from these normal guards in the town, and they just all come in and they take a table off to the far side and they wait for the barkeep.
Ah, look, all the king's horses and all the king's men.
And of course, the barmaid goes and takes an order, but you guys are free to do whatever you want.
I think Daz was just sitting down at the table enjoying himself.
What about Alvarez and Kaz? What are you guys up to?
Well, I think right now Kaz, one, is trying to recover her spell slots, but two, she's actually like mumbling to herself nonstop, trying to look for the elusive spell to re-summon, Bididry. And she's just kind of muttering slowly, just becoming more and more like anxious kind of thing. It's kind of unusual for her if you look at her in that way.
Right.
And I was just kind of sipping on some ale, just enjoying some time back.
Nice. For reference, guys, if you could be so kind, underneath the chat box, I know most of you already done it, but where it says as, make sure you change it to your character sheet. That way your avatar is showing.
What time of day is it right now?
We're probably looking close to the evening hours, I believe. Let me think. Yeah, because you spent traveling time to go to the location, which is like 3 to 4 hours, and 3 to 4 hours to come back. So I would say we'll go 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool, and then it goes quiet. You guys want to do anything?
I would just say like, eventually I think Kazadress is gonna find the spell and just start heading outside the door and just set up her usual brazen, just re-summoning Bididir, but that will take an hour.
All right, fair enough.
Dr. Genome is listening in on any conversation that the guards are having.
Make a perception check. And I don't think you're alone in that check. Let me see what this guy.
I am so nosy. Super duper super nosy, even though I don't have a nosy.
So check it out. You and this drow are like both positioned in almost the same manner, and he's got an ear towards them as well, but he's trying to act all nonchalant about it as well. And you both pick up on what's being put down. Let's see here. They are talking about the festival that is about to happen. And he's going over the orders after, the barmaid walks away and prepares their meals and whatnot. And he says, you're going to make sure that the king is perfectly safe. He's going to go up to the podium. He's going to give a speech. And then after that, we make sure he gets back into the royal carriage and we get him back to the castle. Is that understood? They just kind of like nods, like, all right, we got it, we got it, we got it. All right. And yeah, this is definitely a regal attire that they have bared upon. Like, you can definitely see some of these guys are very well dressed in plate mail and special garments that kind of like indicate a higher office of standards for the military or whatnot. So, even though these are pretty common guard tokens, but I'll change that if something bad happens. But yeah, you hear that bit of conversation. Apparently, the king's going to make a speech this festival.
So, reminder: has a festival already been announced in a previous session, or is this new information?
There has been a carnival that has started, which signified the festival in general.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's
a
why
fall, it's a fall festival that's going on, a harvest festival, if you would, in blessings of Kazuya and all that good stuff. I believe it was mentioned. Not, you'd hear about it now.
Yeah.
And I think the guy next to you goes, well, fancy that. Good Lord himself is going to come and grace us with his presence.
festival. The king is giving a festival.
He chuckles. It's going to be like taking candy from a baby. And he kind of like starts to walk off. I'll leave that there. What are you doing there, Dazzle? Dazzle, are you muted? Bravo, is that you?
Dazzle's gonna walk up to these guys and say hello and be like, "How are you fine gentlemen doing this evening?"
Make a persuasion check because reasons.
Persuasion, you say? Coming right up.
Mm-hmm.
10.
They all look at you sternly and just kind of like give you that "don't mess with me" look. And they don't even answer you back.
I was just wondering if you guys happen to knew where a gladiator could go to perform.
The man
New
at
to
the
the area,
table.
and I don't really know the town.
Yeah, he slams his hand on the table. I'm sorry, are you lost? We're having a
Not
conversation
exactly.
here. You can leave.
You don't have to take a tone with me, sir. I was just asking a simple question.
And there are simple people you can ask it to. Please leave.
Fine,
This
asshole.
is me asking nicely.
As he walks away. Somebody needs to shove a broom up your ass, as he mumbles under his breath.
Okay, let me do a perception check. Make a stealth check, sir, because them are fighting words.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
Oh, well, you have a chance to hide it. Go for it. All right,
16.
you managed to mutter it, and it just comes out as garbage. But whenever you try to say it out loud enough for him to hear it, what was that?
I said someone needs to shove a broom up your ass.
I gave you an out, dude.
Oh no!
He
I'm
stands
a
up.
half-orc barbarian. Yeah.
He slams his hand on the table in front of you and says, "You want to say that again? We could take this problem outside if you like."
Let's go, big boy.
All right, you're going to go. Come on. And he tells his guard buddies, "It's just between me and him." Somebody want to go around and try to shove.
He leaves.
Yeah.
As he stands up and is distracted by the orc, I'm gonna try to have my orangutan pull for his belt pouch.
Make a sleight of hand for the orangutan.
It's just a dirty 20.
Oh wait, it's passive, right? Okay. You think he got something?
Okay.
All right.
And it's gonna stay there while the guard walks away.
Any last words, half orc?
Yeah, get ready to eat your teeth.
All right. Initiative has been rolled, and if you plan on interfering in this fight, you can roll for initiative. Otherwise, we'll just play this out as quickly as possible. Dazzle, you're up. How do you start this?
First off, Dazzle's gonna rage,
Oh wow, there's a fight going
And-
on. Oh no.
and then he's gonna move up to the guy and swing his warhammer two-handed.
Okay, go for it.
Just checking something right quick. All right. So 17.
Yeah, that hit.
So 16 damage.
I
Oh,
thought you said they were.
Well, yeah, I did say that, but the character sheet says otherwise. I'll fix that later. We'll see if this is going to be a problem. So that ends your turn?
Yes.
All right. So he kind of like shrugs that off. It's like, I hope that's up your best, and then he comes out with two hands on his long sword and starts making his attacks. What?
Ones.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Go ahead and kill him. I'm fucking done.
Oh, wow.
Let's try another two-handed warhammer swing. 19 for 13 points of damage.
What the hell is this shit?
Why, it's the marvelous Dazzle at work.
I mean, okay, to be fair, this probably is an even fight. I didn't think about that. Maybe I did pick the wrong guards for this situation. I forgot you're level 3.
Yeah, I am.
Another nat one.
I'm checking
What
out.
is
I'm
going
checking
on?
out. This guy was supposed to be a badass. I'm done. I'll see you guys later. You guys go ahead and keep playing.
25 for 11 damage.
No, I'm literally done. I'm literally done.
And we've only just begun.
I mean, gotta play it fair, right? Gotta play it fair, Star. Yes, okay. Okay. Why do you wanna... Oh, wow, one finally
That's a hit.
hits. 6. God fucking damn it. No, this ain't fair at all, is it?
3.
He's raging.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Are you getting even with me with the dragon? I mean, I'm just wondering. That...
Does
Damn
an
it.
11 hit?
There.
Damn it.
See, he probably missed now.
Yeah, finally.
he-
I'm about to say, roll 20 is like balancing the dies against different days. Quit it, roll 20. I'm supposed to be teaching this half-orc a lesson.
Someone bought advantage for him. Oh, no, they bought a Bane.
Wait, what? Why would... Who are we... Oh, okay. I'm on board with that. So, roll a d10.
Really, Thorn?
Gotta make it spicy. Sorry.
I thank you for that. I
Oh, I
needed it.
love it.
I love it. So, yeah, let's get that d10, and then let's see what we get. Dazzle, roll a d10.
Give her there from the DM.
4.
4. Player becomes vulnerable to... Well, that ain't gonna fucking help me.
I think
Fire.
that is the best
You are-
possible one he could have gotten.
No, for him, yeah. Vulnerable to fire for an hour, so if I get a torch and put it to him,
You gotta get close enough first.
I'm already in your face. He pulls out a tinder box and then some gasoline and just swallows some of the gasoline and then spits fire at you. Make a dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
13.
You fail because I say so. Oh, yeah. No. I was kind of going with a 14 on that anyway. Let's make it, what is it, 2d6 for fire damage from a breath weapon at this level, right? So you take
Yeah.
20 points of fire damage as he pulls out that little kerosene and just kind of swallows and then spits fire at you.
Ouch.
If he's he takes double damage, right?
He
That's-
takes double damage. Yeah, it's 20.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Everybody kind of like backed up as soon as he pulled out the bottle. Like, oh, back up, ma'am, you don't want to be that close. And then all of a sudden, fire sprays out.
23 for 12 damage.
Well, he's still alive. Still hanging in
I
there.
ain't dead yet. Looks like a couple people rolled for initiative.
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
this.
Jesus.
Roll. Let me do. So what I'm going to do to see if he wants to do the breath weapon thing, I'll treat it like a dragon breath. All right. So let's see. I think we're at the. The Dazzle just went. Alvarez, what are you up to?
I am going to step in and try to talk to Dazzle, try to talk him down, saying there's no need to kill this man. We don't want the guards going against us.
Wait, he's going to try to kill him? Whoa. This is just a competition of strength here. Nothing more. Yeah, you better not kill him. And I'm going to roll
I
them
wasn't
onto the
intending on
initiative.
killing
now.
him. I was just teaching him a lesson.
You may be teaching him a lesson, but I feel like you're going a little bit overboard.
Rage,
All right.
the swinging of the hammer. I mean, you can decide this on your turn. So he talked to you. Is that the end of your turn,
Okay.
Alvarez?
I'm actually going to try a persuasion, even though he's raging.
Yeah, he's not going to pay attention to that. I mean, he's still a player character. He'll make his own choice regardless. So he'll still consider what you said. Smith.
I'm going to distraction of the fire, hop over to the guard that just walked over here and
Mhm.
attempt to pilfer.
Why are we having rogues as different classes? Go for it.
Oh, I love this.
Nothing can go wrong, right?
That's a 20.
Yep, you think you got something.
Oh, sorry, 17. Person intuition should not apply.
Right. Anything else?
Did you get anything?
Yeah, you got something. I'll tell you about it later when you have a chance to look at it.
Right. And that's the end of Smith moving. The orangutan's going to go to the other guy and attempt to do the same thing.
Is it doing the robot the whole time?
No, he's no longer doing the robot.
Oh, okay. Okay, make that sleight of hand for the rectangle.
It's a 7.
So this guard feels metal digits touching his butt, and he's like, "Hey, whose monkey is this?" And
The
he pulls
monkey
his-
will proceed to dance.
Yeah. So he pulls his spear out and just kind of like looks at it funny, like, "What is this thing doing here?" All right.
That'll be
I
the end of
mean-
it.
Yeah, that'd be the end of it. All right. So should we do the fire breath thing again, or? You know what? I think he just goes one-handed on the longsword this time, and then he pulls out a short sword. So that's 2 longsword attacks and 1 short sword attack. Even though it will be half damage, it'll be the way it is. It's the way it is. You know
The last
I'm not.
two missed,
Yeah, I'm not happy with these dice rolls today. Yeah, all right.
so
Yeah.
2.
Go. Castle Dress, you're up next.
Well, I just want you to imagine Kaz's dress like was doing a ritual. All of a sudden, she sees that fire breath knocking her concentration out, going, "Biddy, what the heck?" And she gets up, tries to look what's going. And she sees just 2 people fighting. She's like, "Oh no! I'm sleep," and she just like throws sleep in the middle of that area.
Oh crap! All right, roll,
Oh,
roll
no.
roll the HP on
Oh
that.
god.
I love it. That's a good one.
And constructs go to sleep.
I don't even think it's gonna mess with your construct. Oh no. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, only the guard goes to sleep.
The one that, yeah, right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the veteran guard goes to sleep because 6 from 18 is 12, right?
Yeah, that's 12.
And it looks like Dazzle has 13. Thank you for making it worse.
Well, really, the whole goal I was just gonna say is like, stop fighting, as I'm like, I don't like violence that much.
The guards are kind of like distracted with Dazzle. Weird. I'm not gonna deal with them. Alright, resolving, hold on. So, didn't notice it got pilfered. This guy did, anyway. Alvarez is over here trying to talk his friend down, and all of a sudden he sees his boss get put to sleep. I want to make a perception check for him, and if he noticed Cass, I think he might try to take you in. So we'll do a perception. I'll give you a decent DC for it. I was thinking a 15 for you, because you were kind of like out of the way. Alright, so the guard just kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? What, did you just knock him out? Don't you do it? Don't you do it? Like he's trying to stop you from swinging any further. What do you do, Dazzle?
Wait, is he talking to me?
Yeah, he's right behind you. He's like got you because he just saw his boss go down. He's like trying to get you to back down as well.
I didn't touch him.
And what do you do?
I think he's had enough. And then I'll walk away. And go back inside to my chair.
So, mental notes are when you want to invite the Regal
In my
Guard in.
rage.
When you want to invite the Regal Guard in, bring your legendary characters. Because apparently, going off the characters that are in the monster manual is useless. Okay, thank you. I will remember this. Keep that
I
in
had
mind.
to test your NPCs, I'm sorry.
Well, these were just random tokens I grabbed, but I had them represent something a little bit more regal, and I didn't expect you to jump into a fight. However, that's the fun of D&D. You never know what to expect.
I went up, asked a simple question, he got smart.
Yeah,
Barbarians are not
he's
exactly known for their intelligence, you know.
and I think you're going to draw some very wide eyes. But at any rate, we'll deal with that when it happens. So he's asleep.
I mean, he just
What are we doing?
knocked out the
Can-
guard.
Dazzle, yes.
Sorry, what did you say?
Can I ask Dazzle something when he walks in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you kick his ass?
I think so. He went to sleep.
Good. He put a fist in my wolf.
Oh, yeah. on the
That
table.
one is going to have chemical burns in his mouth for the next few days.
Yeah, these guards are going to book it out of here. There was other intentions for them, but apparently that's no longer needed.
Right. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't kill him. I just beat the crap out of him a little bit.
Yeah, just in case you're peeking at the stream, I just want you to know.
I wasn't even peeking at the screen. I
No.
haven't even looked to see if I got
I'm offering you a
Ghostbusters.
chance to peek at the screen because I'm flipping you off right now.
Oh, I got 2 of those for you,
Oh,
bro.
wow.
2 of those for you.
That's a middle finger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
one
it
of those.
was.
Big
One of
one,
those.
too.
It was a bird.
Oh.
But anyway, all right. I'm not salty.
Sheer curiosity at this point, out of character. How close did I come to killing him?
I just told you. She only needed 6 hit points in order to put him to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a back and
yeah,
forth
one
fight,
more
though.
hit, and
Like
he'd have
if
been done.
like if I went fire on you again, then that would have went bad for you. But at any
Yeah, but if I'd have hit him one more time, he'd have been done too, though.
well, that was your choice. You wanted to do it. But if you're not going to do it, then don't brag
I'm not
about it
gonna
now.
I'm just saying, like, just like he could have hit me one more time and killed me, I
All
could
right,
have hit him
stuff
one
is
more
still
time and
happening.
killed him.
Stuff is still happening. So the
Okay.
drow that was paying attention kind of like goes across the street to the brewery and walks in. Meanwhile, a familiar face, Shishay and our lovely kobold friend, Fizzer, are making their daily trip to the tavern today. And
You're
notices
starting to get robotic.
Am I getting robotic or are you getting robotic? Let's see what's going on here.
You're getting
You are
robotic,
getting
Star.
robotic.
Yeah, you're
They-
getting robotic.
All right,
Both
so
of you are.
majority rules. How's
Yeah,
that?
I didn't hear that. So he's definitely a robot now.
I am a robot. How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
Actually,
Oh,
I've
they
got
are
made
voice
coming
that
compression.
in better now.
Greetings, people. We are here in robot form. We shall continue the campaign in this voice now.
I love it.
Yes, this is a boy. Now, tell me, what do you want to do next?
Run and hide from the Cylon.
Okay, acceptable answer.
Oh, I'm trying to talk, but I can't.
Okay, I'm done. That is a literal robot. Anyway, so combat is done. The guard got woken up by his buddies, and they are leaving clearly in a tizzy. The drow left. Shishay and Fisser joined the groups that are coming in for the evening. And yeah, they head to the bar and look to be ordering a meal and a drink. The rest of you.
Shit.
Sorry?
Oh, I was just gonna ask a question because I did break my ritual. Do I lose any of my supplies, or is it kind of like up in the air?
Like, it was within the first minute. I think you can easily put the brazier out and still reuse it.
No, okay, because I was gonna be like, if I couldn't use any of the ingredients anymore, oh, that would have been funny. But I'll just go back to what I was doing then.
Alright. I mean, yeah, we'd have to go see Sprigget then, right?
Yeah, but it'd be more like Kaz would be panicking.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So you're back to work on your ritual. Yeah, so there's smoke being billowed out at the window that you guys are like staring at by this table. So you can see Castle Dress just like hanging outside the tavern with this billowing smoke as she's performing her ritual.
Wonder if she's bringing back the owl again.
Probably.
I was going to step up to the bar and see about getting a drink.
Fair enough. Shishay just kind of like notices you coming over as the barkeep also. What can I get for you?
Can I get, looks like 5 mugs of the good shit?
Oh, having a good old time and celebration, are we? Fair enough. Let me get them set up for you.
Thank you. And how much are they a piece?
For all 5, I'll take 2 gold for that.
And I will lay 3 gold on the counter.
Oh, it's too kind. There you go. Hands you a tray with the 5 mugs on top of it. And just put the tray off to the side. We'll pick it up later.
All right. And I will walk back to the table and deliver all 5 mugs.
All right.
Is one of these for me? Hi.
Yes, I figured that we could all use a drink after that wonderful display of, well, combat, should I say, out there.
Indeed.
Thank
Great
you, my
kind of you,
friend.
sir.
And
Thank
Dazzle will grab it and take a sip to kind of get the taste of it in his palate to see if he likes it.
Oh yeah, everybody who drinks
Now,
has to make a con save.
Don't drink it too fast.
Gurgle,
This
gurgle, gurgle,
is
gurgle,
the-
gurgle.
Oops.
No, I did
No, that was-
specify a sip.
Oh, did you specify a sip? I guess that's fair. I'll let you off the
I
hook this
did.
time. Doesn't sound very
What-
barbarian. Wait, you're raging. No, you can't decide that. That's up. No.
I
fine, you're
did
fine, you're
end
fine.
my rage when I came in.
Well, you technically didn't have a choice because you have to hit something within 6 seconds to keep it going. But anyway, continue.
So what does it taste like? Because
It's-
I took a sip
Okay,
to try to see
now-
what it tasted like.
It tastes very, very, very strong for what it is. Like, that's the only real descriptor I can give you. There's no
I'll take an
punish.
actual drink of it.
Define an actual drink.
Half the mug.
Make a con save.
I am a half orc, so it's like a small cup for me.
Yeah, and it's right here on my GF level.
Would I need to roll anything for that?
Yeah, I just said a con save. Make it.
Con save. Gotcha.
Yeah.
17.
It went down. It was rough. You might have a slight buzz, but you're not affected by it. Doesn't mess with you in any mechanical way.
That stuff's pretty good. A little strong, but it's good.
Yes, and I can offer you more of this. You see that, this is the reward that I have.
Say that again, you cut out.
Yeah, cut out on the end there.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was in a different screen and I was typing over my notes on accident using push to.
Oh no, yeah, that sucks.
So what did you
But
say?
I kind of have this job that I need to do. But the payment that I have for anybody that joins me is, it looks like, a bottle of the good shit that can be either used for personal use or even sold. It is a good trade good.
And what does this job entail, per se?
Well, I've got to deliver something. It's best not to ask what it is, just that it needs to be done.
I don't give what it is, but that's not going to stop me from wanting to know what it is.
How far away?
Yes, that's the main question, is how far away?
We would be heading to an area called Pearl Lance.
Pearl Lance does not tell me how far. Is it a day's travel?
Why don't you make
travel?
a... Hold on. For fairness, this is still like a city that's on the continent you're currently on. You may have been through Pearl Lance. Make a history check.
History check coming up. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of it.
Why are your words upside down, and how did you do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Holy jeez.
Oh, I have my ways. Would you like to see weirder?
You do you, girl. You know? It's cool.
I like
Yeah,
the Arabic text above it, too.
Yeah, Alvarez, you know exactly where it is, though. It's east of Shandor. We're talking maybe 2 or 3 days travel, depending upon what kind of route you're taking. Cargo-wise, yeah, you think it would take at least 3 days to get there.
Okay. Pearl Lance is about a 3-day ride. That is with us having to haul something with us. I mean, getting back here would take us about 2, as long as we're not just carrying anything extra.
So we
Oh.
do for
I
only
think I could help you out with that.
No, hold on, let Slythe go. He was talking.
Sorry.
So we only do this for a bottle? I want gold.
Yes, but the good thing about this, the good shit, is that it can be sold at any port, any place, and turn a fair profit.
I want gold.
Give me a wineskin full of it. You'll get yourself me on board. Mug can't really be sold. Wineskin can.
How much would it sell?
Well, see, if you were to sell it in Shandora here, it's only worth 20 gold, but I'm sure that any other place, being a trade good, it can be sold for quite the turn of profit.
I feel we are better off doing guild quests. We'd make more money up faster.
Yes, but if we could happen to find a quest that goes towards Pearl Lance, then we could combine, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I like that idea. If you can find a quest that will be worthwhile, then maybe better. But I want gold in a bottle.
Then I will make sure to sell for the gold for you. I will at least get you 20 gold pieces up front. On top of what may be made in profit. So I could pay the 20 gold to you.
Now, is it going to be a barrel? Is it going to be a wineskin? Is it going to be a mug? What sort of, or how much of the good stuff, as you call it, are we going to be getting?
Do you remember?
He
By
said,
my
I
recollection,
believe you said it was
a
a bottle.
Yeah, so if I recall correctly, I told you like a giant mason jar, like the big old brown mason jars that they have, like it's corked off.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
like-
said anybody
Yeah,
that joined me would get one of those.
Yeah, it's about a gallon's worth, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Ooh.
and the wineskin can hold about a gallon. All right.
Oh yeah, or at least
Well,
a quarter of that.
with that said, I think I will join you, and then he'll finish off the rest of the mug.
All right, so it looks like we may have some things going here. This
13 on the
stuff's good.
con save.
That said,
And
I
then he
still have
passes
to
out.
join the guild.
Dazzle, roll me a d4
Okay.
to see how long you're passed out.
Coming right up.
And then you suggested joining the guild. Yeah, you're out for a while unless somebody actually goes through the trouble of trying to wake you.
he's had a rough day, it seems.
Indeed.
Doctor, I have two things to show you.
Hmm?
I found these two big mason jars of liquid in the goblin camp. And he brings out two mason jars, puts it on.
That's where
in front
the
of the-
mason jars came from too. Okay, never mind. Okay, but still, I'll go with what I said before too.
It's like, do I know what the liquid in these mason jars might be?
I don't know. They're stoppers. There's a process you usually go through when you find out what's inside a bottle. If I recall correctly, it requires you to unstopper it and then look in or smell. I mean, you can do that if you want.
Going to, I guess, take one of the mason jars, open it up.
Yeah, just for reference, these jars are like brown, like they're brown on the outside, like you can't see any of the liquor inside of it.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
like one
yeah.
of those
Yeah, yeah.
situations.
Yeah.
I
Like,
s-
probably,
I thought
you're cutting out their music.
I found them in the camp and thought you might be interested in what's in them.
First, he's going to he'll unscrew one of the mason jars, look inside, give it a sniff.
Smells similar to the liquid that you're presented right before you. The good shit. Speaking of good
Oh,
shit, look at all this
macaroni.
nonsense that she's done. Are you look? I agree. We're trying to break roll 20, but you're just going out of your way now. Thank you, Cass, for that.
Oh, I can't help it. I'm having a little fun now.
Yeah, go for it. You're good. So you're continuing your chant. They're over here finding out they found 2 jugs of the mason jars of good shit. So apparently these goblins raided someplace and actually found some of the good shit hiding away somewhere.
So he is going to test like one thing. It's does it seem like these are any stronger than the bottles that they were dealing with, or the what's before them already?
Well, there are a couple ways you can scientifically find out. You tell me how you want to do that. Test
It's like
subjects are usually the best.
It's like, the good tests. A perfect test subject for this is now knocked out.
Well, you do have a...
Could always do chemical testing. Take a little sample, put it in a vial.
The doctor will know what to do. He's very smart.
Well, I mean, like I'm going to actually use my real life chemistry knowledge here, and
I mean, at
he's
that
pulling
point-
out his alchemist supplies.
Right. All right. I mean, yeah. You want to do like a side by side comparison?
Yeah,
Like,
basically basically he's going to do a
Alchemist.
shite.
tool
I'm
check.
suddenly forgetting how I'm suddenly forgetting like the specific name for this. A titration. That's it. He's going to do a titration test to do an approximation of like if there's any difference in the alcohol content.
This is like a pH test or something.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, just roll your tool, alchemist tool. If it asks for a modifier, I would say intelligence.
He's doing that. Smith will begin looking through what he just pilfered, seeing what he got.
Oh, nice. Yeah. The quality is pretty much the same. So nothing super
Well,
significant about it.
Well, it appears that it is nothing more than what we have here. However, that does mean it is sellable.
I'd rather have gold, but fine.
If we sell it, then there will be gold.
Point. Fine.
Remind me again, Smith, what you were up to. Oh yeah, you wanted to know what you had. So from one of the guards, you managed to pilfer off about 3 gold coins.
Okay.
The other one is a letter. And as you take
What?
a close look at it, no, it's a white envelope, has lipstick on the outside of it, and you could definitely smell a hint of perfume. This is what your orangutan pulled off the other guard.
I would be interested to read it.
All right, yeah, all right. You pull it out.
Sealed or no?
No, it's actually open already.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna write this letter for you. What else is going on while I prepare this lovely document for this lovely gentleman?
It's like, well, Slythe, will you be holding on to these?
I might as well. Soon I will have a third one.
By the way, if you're doing this stealthily, I'll need a stealth check. Otherwise, everybody can make a perception check to see if you smell something in the air.
I'll do it.
Sorry, muted myself. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely doing this stealthily. So
yeah,
stealth
go
check.
for it. Yeah, do a
Sleight of
stealth.
hand.
Yeah, do stealth
Oh.
because you're trying to hide the letter and keep the scent from escaping. And you're trying to discern.
Good one.
Yeah,
Use it.
that sounds good. Yeah, he clearly has it out in front of his face. Apparently, he had to adjust his glasses, and he still can't read it correctly. But he's he's looking at a letter. Okay, and I'll type this up.
I smell something in the air. Smells like go. A one.
Yes, that would be this letter I grabbed.
Where you get that from?
You know the guy that Dazzle beat up?
Why would you steal from a guard?
Well, I didn't. He left it. Orangutan picked it up.
You should.
Simple as that. I was curious and I'm reading it.
You should return it.
Oh, he's gone now. I have no clue where he is or where he's gone to. When I see him, if I ever do.
Points to guards at the table, at the bar. They can find him.
They're not in the Royal Guard, are they? Plus, with a letter of this sensitivity, I believe I would prefer to return it in person, don't you think?
Then you shouldn't read it then.
I'm curious. Left it behind.
Interesting humans.
Need to roll a deception check for that, by the way.
Yeah, go for it. I'll let you kind of like self-game yourself for a moment here as I give you something juicy to work with.
Doctor,
The doctor is just too busy.
Yeah. He's too busy
It's
like,
like,
why?
yes, whatever. Putting away his set.
That's 15. The +1 doesn't count.
If you see the real
Technically, that's
card, sure they get it back. It's very important, probably.
I think it's more personal, but all the same.
Personal is important. Just like this wolf is important to me. Would you like some? My name is Life. What is your
I think
name?
I'll pass. Thank you very much. But it does look like a very lovely wolf. Very fine specimen, if I do say so.
How about a goblin finger? I got dried ones and I got fresh ones.
Mm.
All right, I got it. I got it.
As tempting as that is, I believe this flagon made my fill for the day. Do appreciate the offer. Perhaps another time.
The world is full of delicacies.
So, chat, if you were reading along as I was typing it out, the journal entry is now in your journal there. That's the letter you read. And only you should be able to see it for now, Smith.
All right.
And I'll leave it up to you whether it gets read aloud or if anybody gets to see this juicy tidbit.
Give me a second to skim through it.
Yeah. Take your time there. So yeah, he's now concentrating on the letter, and yeah, what else is going on, guys?
It's like, well, I'm going across the street to see what the guild has in store today.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I will join you. I can take
Out
the
of
rest.
curiosity, is anybody gonna try to wake me?
Nope.
I don't need to be asleep.
Okay.
Don't you have burns on you too, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. He needs some sleep. He needs some rest.
They're looking out for you. They just leave you.
He's not going anywhere. If we need him, we'll come back for him.
He may cause more problems than good. We don't want problems with the guards.
But if we have a mission, we have a meat shield.
He is a good meat.
All right.
Wonder
so,
what he takes.
yeah. So Smith, what do you think?
I'm not gonna read it aloud, but
Uh-huh.
after reading it, he's going to chuckle a little and say, "It's a no." And he's going to take out his disguise kit and attempt to prepare a disguise similar to what the guard looked like.
Oh yeah, that. Oh man, that's evil. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. I do like it. It does look nice. I like it. All right, I'll give you a chance to prepare that later on. But as far as what else you want to do for today, these guys are heading to the guild. Do you want to take care of that business?
Yeah, I'd have to go to the guild anyways, so I'll tag along and we'll join the guild and request to go along with this group because he thinks they're amusing and easy targets.
I don't know if I should be enjoying your character this much, but okay. All right, so I
Well,
need
you did say you
perception
love
check.
roads.
Yeah, so as soon as you guys all start to walk outside, I mean, you are, right?
Yes.
I
Yes,
need you
Queen.
all to make. Yes, Queen, you get it. All right, roll me those perception checks because
Oh.
I may. Because I am not done with my fuckery today.
Actually, I meant to
Smith
do.
sees nothing.
Yep, probably a good idea. All right, what did you get? Okay, hey, Dr. Jerome, as you're walking along, there is a strange glint of light there, and it flickers like a gold coin.
Kind of like walks over. Oh, how did my phone do that?
Mhm.
Like walks over and let's see. What on earth is this? Kind of like is circling around. Like, what is
Like
he
a-
actually saying?
A gold
Oh,
coin?
why did my token go here?
I have no idea. I didn't
It's
move
like-
you.
Picks it up.
Okay, you pick it up.
It's like, why is there a random golden coin here?
Gold coin, you say?
you do anything with the coin, or
examining
you
it.
just okay? So make an investigation on this. What do we get? 13. You realize there's like a weird crest that doesn't look familiar from a regular gold coin. It's got like a shining eye in the back, and then it's just got like the regular stamp up front, but the back part of it has like an eye with a red dot in the middle of it, which was face down until you picked it up, and suddenly you don't feel as lucky right now.
Oh God.
Oh, did you pick up a cursed coin?
All your rolls that require, let's see here, possession, you must roll all checks with disadvantage and attack rolls.
Oh, that's
That's a pretty bad curse.
That's a lot.
I told you my fuckery was not done today.
how long does that last?
Lad-
He's got the coin, you tell me. I mean, I will reveal information as it is properly discerned. I cannot give that out right now.
If this is the cursed object, I think it is. Gonna
This
be
one's
good.
probably, this is, well, I don't think it's the one you're thinking, but maybe it has the same properties. I don't know. We'll find out.
If it's from the deck of many things.
No,
Oh, okay.
trust me. If you want a deck of many things draw, I think somebody's just about ready to do that. But yeah. So until further notice, all your rolls are at disadvantage. Ability saves and attack rolls.
It's like, did I feel this?
You know what? Not only did you feel it, as soon as you took a closer look at it, you saw a little dark mist flicker out from the eye, and it like swirled around your hand and just evaporated as if it went right into you. There you go. I got you a token just for that.
Doctor, are you okay?
I feel peculiar.
Peculiar.
What's up, Doc?
Maybe a finger will make you feel better.
You want to share your coin? Are you actually thinking about that?
No, it's just kind of like, actually, kind of like, you know what? Holds up the coin to slide. It's like, have you ever seen this before?
Looks at it. I guess I should do a history check.
We'll
Investigate.
do an Arcana check on it.
Arcana. Yeah, it would be Arcana if you do anything
Arcana?
like that. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do Arcana then because
Yeah. If
he's
you're not trained in
fighter.
it, then no, yeah, you're a lizard folk. This is
I did roll a
witchcraft.
perception when I saw that, so I was thinking that I break away again from the ritual.
No, this time you
and
will
I'm
burn.
curious
Yeah.
of what's going.
So you got halfway through your ritual, then all of a sudden a new scene happens, and then you break away. This is why you
Oh,
wait
what?
till you go.
What's going on?
Take a look at it without touching it and see if I can Arcana check, see what's going on with it.
All right.
15?
The eye emblem.
Looks like a
Yeah, it just looks odd, and the eye emblem, like, the best you can do is suspect that being the rune of origin, but it's definitely stamped into the coin. Other than how, what, or why, there's really no discerning until, like, there's no real telling what it actually does.
Relay. Well, that eye there is certainly a rune, though I know not what spell for.
I just walked into this, but do you want me to take a look at that?
To knock yourself out.
Do you
Kaz
hand
just
it?
cast sleep on herself. I'm joking.
Well, I was about to say, are you touching this coin as well?
No, if I heard the conversation of not touching the coin, but it's like, all right, I'll do that.
Well, I'm asking for the professor here, the good doctor. How do you let her examine this?
It's like I kind of like do the like hold out my hand with the coin palmed.
All right.
So it's up to her if she actually takes
I
it from
don't
my
know
hand.
anything.
Yeah. I was going to give her disadvantage anyway, but I don't feel like I need to now. But yeah, you look at this coin, and he's actually got it the other way around, so you can't see the rune. And yeah, you just see a regular gold coin. You don't know what the fuss is about.
I have no clue why you're holding that. I don't understand what you mean by have a rune on it. I don't see anything like that.
Oh, I just realized I have identify.
Uh.
Oh, but I have to be touching it. No.
Yeah, come on over here. I got something for you.
Think
I
I'll
just-
pass?
Did I just see somebody move?
Yeah, it looked like the.
Looks like Yerk is with us now.
The mighty Yerk is back.
It's Rick.
Razzle Rick. Alright, yeah, we managed to travel back to town. You probably ran some quick errands. They're getting ready to go to the guild with the new player in tow, but they got stopped by a coin and are currently questioning their life decisions at this very moment.
Stop
Going-
by a coin?
It's a coin. I'm going to ask permission of which character is that again? What's his name?
You're gonna have to be
Dr.
way more specific.
You. He's talking
the
about.
one
He's
who's
talking.
currently holding a coin.
Yeah, whose character is that?
Dr.
Everybody.
G.
Dr.
Genome.
Genome is holding a coin.
I'm going to ask Dr. Genome if he will mind allowing me to put my hand on his shoulder to identify what is going on with him, if he is so inclined.
I suppose.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and cast Identify. It's affecting him. Turning
A
spell slot for that
salty-
too.
Yeah, a salty sea breeze is affecting him. Let's see what we got here for specific. So here's the thing. It says item, not creature, right?
Yeah, it says items.
But you could also touch a creature for identify as well.
And no, it
If
does
you
say that I
instead
can
touch
do
a
it with
throughout the
creature.
casting, you can learn stuff. Okay, yeah, it's there at the. I love how they
Oh, it's
like
at-
put that shit at the very bottom. It's like, here I am thinking I
Yeah.
already know, and then I'm like, oh, it's at the bottom. I should have looked there. So, yeah, I try to. I always get to talking before I get to the answer. Sorry. So you just like your identify just kind of like has like a black mist wrapped around like where his spirit core would be, and then like every time he tries to attempt